All right, DB3, Keyshawn Davis, one of the best prospects in boxing. Although I know you're not keen on being a prospect for long, right? Keyshawn, you're trying to move up quickly.
Yes, sir, man, but not too quick.
And so, man, fighting Esteban Sanchez, 18-1. Do you think you think it's stoppage Saturday night, or what are you thinking, Keyshawn?
Honestly, people say don't never go for the stoppage, but I just always think I'm gonna get a stoppage. Honestly, I feel like I got power in both of my hands. I got great IQ to set it up. I'm patient, I'm relaxed, I'm poised. I let a lot of stuff come to me, so I honestly just feel like I'm always gonna get the stoppage if I'm at the best of my ability. And but if it's not a stoppage, it's still gonna be a great performance. I always say that, whether a stoppage or it go 8 rounds, y'all gonna enjoy watching me fight straight like that.
And you know, you got the body shot knockout last time.
Right.
You think we'll see a lot of body work in this fight too?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a body snatcher. I love touching the body. I love breaking guys down mentally, and but the physical part, I love touching the body and you know, open things up from there.
How useful is that when you hit a guy and he shells up kind of early for the rest of the fight, and you can go downstairs? You know, how useful is that if that happens Saturday night?
Right.
If he feels the power and he's like, I want to go the distance. I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a fighter that likes to be on his toes a lot. He likes to move a lot. So I imagine myself, I wouldn't say chasing him, but following him around the ring, setting up shots. And when it opens up to attack, then I capitalize and stuff like that. But I don't really see a lot of shelling up with him. I just see him a lot of backing up and moving and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just, you know, go off what he gives me, and you know, I'm gonna just go from there.
So he's not one of these fighters from Mexico that come in, throw the big hook to the body. He's a mover.
Right, right. It's weird. He's a mover. He tries to box, but he also, you know, let his hands go. Like, he's a 10-round fighter, and I've seen one of his 10-round fights that he lets his hands go. You know what I'm saying? But he, like I said, he tries to box with it. So I honestly think it's gonna make to be a great fight, and we just gonna see what happens Saturday night.
Do you think that's going to be the case for you a lot at lightweight? You're going to be at the guy cutting off the ring because of the power you bring in this weight class and the size. They ain't gonna be, you know.
Maybe, but maybe not. They can, you know, match me up with a real lightweight that's a real pressure fighter, and that's really gonna have me on the back foot, and me having the box and stuff like that. So I feel like my style is a lot like Terence Crawford's, to where how we can start off boxing, even if the guy's pressure fighting like him and Shawn Porter, start off boxing, but then eventually be picking it up and be stepping on the gas. So just picture me, you know, like a Terence Crawford.
If 1 is taking it easy and 10 is a full live fight, what was the sparring with you and Terence? Like, what level were you guys working at?
Oh, it was a 10 off the rip. Like,
what?
Like, me and Terence, like, we got that same mentality where we're aggressive fighters. We're trying to kill. Like, we're trying to go crazy. Gang, gang, gang. What the fuck is you talking about? So, like, just off the rip, like, we trying to figure each other out. We trying to take control. You feel me? And I'm a fighter that I don't like when nobody is like in control. Like, I take control off the rip, and he's experienced enough to know how to take that away from me. So I'm in there trying to take control. He in there trying to take control from round 1 to round 10 that we did.
How challenging was how much of a challenge was that for you and your skills?
Terence Crawford was one of the hardest people I sparred, man. Like, it's a love-and-hate situation. I love sparring him, but I be hating sparring because it's so challenging. You feel what I'm saying? But I just love the work at the end of the day.
Well, I once talked to Shakur. One of the first times he sparred Terence. He was a teenager. You're a lot more grown than he was at that point. But he said, "I'm not gonna lie to you, Terence whooped my ass." So, yeah, Terence whooped my ass. Because, like, I'm not afraid to say it, but I want to say, like, he just in there doing whatever he want. Like, I would say, like, he edged it, like, but I don't get edged. So he whooped my ass. You feel what I'm saying? But also, like, he's experienced though, man. Like, he's experienced, grown man. He knows what he's doing. He got power. He's way bigger than me, so it's like it's expected. But I'm not in there just giving in though. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in there actually trying to whoop his ass. Well, I imagine that helped you so much, you know, get ready for a fight. Oh yeah, definitely. It helped me get ready for this fight. It raised my IQ, because every time we spar, I try to do something different, because that's just what you gotta do. What was his punching power like? Terence can fucking punch. 10 knockouts in a row. Like, I can feel that he's not punching me for real, but them shits is solid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm a 135 pounder, he's 147. Like, he's not gonna be in there trying to take my head off. So I still feel them punches even though he's not really punching me for real.
How do you think that fight would you spend? I'm sure you saw Spence Ugas. How does that look? That fight?
I love Spence, honestly. Like I got love for Spence. For
He's an Olympian like you were.
Yeah, but as a person though.
Yeah, right.
As a
beyond
person,
that.
yeah, I fucks with Spence. But of course, I'm on Terence Crawford's team. Like, I'm on his side at the end of the day. But no bias shit. Trust me, no bias shit. I just feel like Terence Crawford is too much for Spence. Spence, as we all can see, got one style. Like, Spence literally has one style. All he does is pick up his pace, and that's not enough for Terence. Like, Terence, he can box, he can press you out, and he got power in both hands, and he's mean. You just need more than just picking it up with Terence. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like Terence Crawford is too much for Errol Spence, and the size is not going to mean nothing.
And talking about you and your potential big fight in the division, you know, Haney Kambosos, he's on this side for the time being now, on this side of the street that they like to talk about.
Yeah, Devin.
So do you feel like, and he's probably going to move up to 40 at some point, but do you got your eyes set on the winner at some point?
I'm not worried about none of these champions right now.
Okay.
I'm going 8 rounds.
Way to be realistic.
Yeah, come on now. I'm not gonna be sitting here acting like I'm calling these champions out and potentially fighting these champions. Like, who knows who's gonna be champion?
We did want Rolly right away.
Because Rolly's some shit. I will beat Rolly right now. Honestly, like, another fighter, I'm not clout chasing. Another fighter I feel like I will beat right now is Ryan Garcia. Like, Rolly and Ryan Garcia, I feel like y'all some shit. Respectfully, like, it's boxing. I'm gonna talk shit. But other than the real champions, because Ryan Garcia is not a champion, or Rolly. The real champions right now, I'm not worried about them. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I came into the pro game hot, and I'm gonna stay hot. And I don't need no champion for me to build my name off of. Top Rank know what they doing with me. Top Rank wants me to become the star in they stable, and I'm gonna be exactly that.
How do you see that fight going in Australia, though?
Right.
Haney and Kambosos.
I feel like it's gonna be a great fight, honestly. I really feel like it's not gonna be a blowout on either side, but I do feel like Devin Haney edges it. I feel like Devin Haney is a solid fighter all the way around, and you really can't take nothing away from Devin Haney. He got challenged before, he got hurt. He came back and won the fight. Like, Devin Haney is a solid fighter as well as Kambosos. But Devin, you know, he's the younger fighter. Like I said, he's solid all the way around, man. And I really feel like Devin edges it.
How much is it gonna benefit him, his length, that he's so long against Kambosos?
That's definitely
going. It looks like Terence. That helps. Terence knows how to use that too.
Right. Hell yeah. I feel like Devin, it's gonna play a part, but Kambosos is explosive, and I feel like Kambosos is quicker than Devin, maybe faster. And so that length is not going to mean that much when you got an explosive guy in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? Especially going a 12-round fight. So, yeah, he got the length and stuff like that, but Kambosos got the explosive and the speed. So, like I said, it's going to make it be a great fight. I just think Devin Haney edges it.
And lastly, man, I got a feeling I know what you're going to say, but Rolly versus Tank, how's that fight going to go?
I will beat the shit out of Rolly. You feel what I'm saying? So that says it's all.
He puncher's chance, you know.
Look at the opponents he been fighting, son. Like, look at the opponents he been fighting. How hard do you punch, Rolly? Like let's be real. Tank is a hell of a puncher, and he couldn't get Isaac Cruz out there. And I don't feel like
Cruz had that chin tucked though. He didn't get hit with much. So.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't really feel like Rolly punched really probably that hard than Tank. Like, I don't know, but I don't think so neither. Like, Rolly talked his way into this fight. Yet you still gotta give credit to Rolly because he did go in there and fight and he knocked them dudes out and he did what he had to do. But Rolly is no. I don't believe in Rolly at all. And I think Tank is gonna wash him. I think Tank's skills is gonna show that he's a lot better than him. And he fuck around, knock Rolly ass out. Like, knock his ass out.
Well, I know a lot of people do believe in you. Good luck to you Saturday night, Keyshawn. Thanks for catching up with me, man. Looking forward to seeing you fight.
Yes, sir.
DB3. Let's show him the chain. Let's show him the chain. Want to shout out your brothers too?
Shout out Kelvin Davis, man. He just got the first round knockout last fight in the Madison Square Garden. I've been telling y'all he was gonna get the first round knockout way before fight week even came. Tune in to DB3. Keyshawn Davis. He's gonna be our next Olympian. He's 6'3" at 138. Think about it. DB3 is definitely on the map. We're gonna keep going up from here. There's no stopping greatness, man.
Appreciate you, man.